Hello friends, today we're doing my May plan with me and I was inspired by a gorgeous tape that I got in my last London Gifties haul. It was part of a bundle. It is this beautiful butterfly winged fairies and I think it's part 2. I don't know if it's still available. She was having a clear out, but I will link the website because there's tons of beautiful PET and washi tapes available. I'm also using some of my metallic Languo pens, starting with this grey one. It was going to be black, but apparently the pens don't come with a black, so I'm doing grey. It's not silver, it's grey. It's a nice dark kind of smoky grey. Now this took me a couple of days to plan out. I was inspired a little bit by Art Nouveau and that tape, and it just kind of mushed together into this very simple, very elegant, kind of 1920s vibe is kind of what I ended up with, and I'm really happy with it. I don't like to go too artsy-fartsy. I like it to be simple and easy enough to do, and that is exactly what I got, and I'm very happy with that. Now this little, I'm not going to say it's a quote because it's what I thought of and put, but it says, "Find art within everything around you." And I just felt like, because the tape is so unique and it's kind of different and it's not something I personally would have chosen to buy, but I got it in a bundle, and the more I kept flicking back to it and I kept looking at it and I was like, these are beautiful. They're not my normal style, but these are gorgeous, and it just kind of started from there. It was like a snowball. Now I'm moving on to my calendar page, which again is super simple because I have been using a full page. I didn't really have any room to put a border or extra decorations, so it is a very, very simple one this month. That's okay. I can add colour with little stickers to add birthdays and anniversaries and other things like that, so I'm not worried about it looking plain. I did add a few little details, including changing the colour up on the numbers and a few of the decorations. I've gone for like a bronze colour, which is really pretty. I cut the neck off of one of the girls because I felt like I needed a sticker on that page, and I think it's just very, very pretty, although she is kind of staring into my soul a little bit as I'm filming this, so sorry about that. It's a little bit odd, but I still really like it. It's very unique. Now on this side it is my tasks and my goals, so I always try and write down a couple of things that I want to get done, as well as a few things that I need to get done. And sometimes I manage them, sometimes I don't, but I like to have them there because I have trouble remembering practically everything in my life, so having it written down, big help. Now I changed the size of the border up here just to make it fit, and I really like it. Very, very simple. Just added a couple of stickers, and I will say I was looking at this and I was like, it's too bland. So I did go in with a very light grey beige and add a couple of lines. It just filled the space and kind of made it complete. Now we're moving on to my mood, and this was something I really struggled with because I was like, what can I do for my mood that would fit in with the theme? And I ended up cutting out a very simple butterfly design and drawing 30 of them, and then going over them with the pen and making each of them slightly different. So I just went with it. Some of them have curved wings, some of them have flappy wings, some of them have squared wings. It's all good, and I will be colouring them in depending on my mood on the day. I actually really like this. I think this is one of my favourite mood pages in a while. It's very simple, it stands out, and I know I'll use it, so that's the thing that makes everything worth it for me. Now moving over on to the page on the right, and it's going to be my habits again. I'm doing the normal habit graph that I've been using for a long time because it just works for me. I can't explain why. I think it's just visually for me, it's easy to see what I've done, what I haven't done, and it just sort of seems to connect in my head somehow better than other ways. I also enjoy filling this one out, even though it's a little bit samey to draw. I do actually enjoy colouring it in and, finishing it up. But it's a very simple page. Yet again, I've just added a couple of little dots there, and I'll write in my habits at a later point. Now this is my final page. This is my first spread, and again, super simple. So a lot of the page was taken up with the borders, which was deliberate because I've been doing like 8 days to a page for ages, and it's like, do you know what, I need to change it up. So this time around I used a little bit more space for the decor, and then I went in with these very simple Art Deco-y style lines, and yeah, added a couple of stickers, and Bob Shrinkle, we're done. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm so happy with this. It's really easy to do, and it means that when I'm needing to fill out the next page, it's not going to take me forever, and I like that. Now I'm going to take one last flip through. I am very pleased with how this whole setup has gone. It is a little bit more dull than some of the ones I've done, especially like the last one was really bright and pastel and cheerful, and this one's a little bit more toned down. But I think that difference is important. I think the fact that this is where my style chose to go this time. I'm very much an in the moment crafter, and I really love it. So let me know what you think in the comments. I have lots of washi tape left over, or PET tape rather, to use within the next few weeks' pages, and I'm looking forward to it. Thanks for watching. Bye!